Hello Cancer, my name is Nigel and you have found Alchemy. Today is your July 2024 reading. As a reminder, please check out your birthday reading. It is good. It's a pick a crystal reading, so you pick your own group as a Cancer, and the reading is good from birthday to birthday. It'll tell you what's going on for the whole year. That said, let's get started. So for this month, you do have the protection card, and you're in this card. She is holding the sword of truth. You are protected here, Cancer, this month. You have Ash umbrellaing your month. You may be trying to rebuild something. You may have lost something. Something may have been reduced to ashes. There is something here. These cards are always a challenge to pick up. There is something here that broke, something that you were holding on to, or at least something that threatens to break. For those of you who haven't gone through this yet, you might expect some problems with something that you're holding on too tightly to. For others of you, you've already experienced this and you're now recovering and you're trying to rebuild from these ashes. This may have something to do with a Leo, or you may have Leo highly aspected in your chart. If you have Leo highly aspected in your chart, this card is basically telling you to align with your own sun energy and not the energy of Leo, who can be prideful, right? I mean, even on this card it says, don't lose something you love over your pride. It's okay to allow yourself to learn and grow from it, right? So if you have Leo highly aspected in your chart, Spirit is trying to tell you to stick with the Cancerian aspects of your chart, at least for this month. Others of you may be dealing with someone else with Leo highly aspected in their chart. Either way, this is a problem, right? You may be having problems with someone like that. The good news here is that your money is safe. You should be doing really well with money this month. If you're not doing well when you watch this reading, you will be for sure. What's interesting here is that you have these two cards coming in sideways, which is honeymoon and intimacy. And this is as far as your relationships go. This is the honeymoon phase of something, right? And this is sexual chemistry. So these are coming in sideways as possibilities, and which means the choice is yours. Cancer, you can have these moments this month if you make certain choices, and others of you may choose not to have these moments, but these are on the table as choices for sure. You have the past here showing up here, and it says you could be, and as far as money goes, you could be earning something or receiving money from something that you started building in the past. For others of you, you might be reminiscing about the past, about perhaps this loss that has gone on. You have your North Node showing up here, asking you, beckoning you to step out of your comfort zone this month. What may have offered you comfort and what may have worked for you in the past might not work for you this month if you want to get through it in the best possible way. You're being asked to step out of your comfort zone in that way. We'll get to the reading here. And what we're going to do is we're going to move through your month. Then we're going to go back and double clarify everything. And then we will dip into next month. We'll get a sneak peek into next month. But you do have here at the beginning of the month, it's loss. I mean, you do have the Five of Cups here showing up prominently. And it is loss of some kind, sadness over a loss. You have the Empress highly aspected during the beginning of the month, which is great, and it could have something to do with this money situation that's going on. The Empress is filled with abundance, Taurus, Libra energy. Some people believe that's Aries energy, but either way, regardless of the sign, the Empress represents nurturing, motherly, abundant energy, pregnant with possibility. And here you are. You do have this Nine of Pentacles energy, further cementing the fact that financially you're going to, if you haven't already, you're going to experience something very nice this month with your finances. You're going to be very happy with it. Now, in the mid-month, you're going to be presented with choices here. And these choices, of course, may have something to do with the choices we've already gone over. It may be something entirely different for some of you, but these choices are positive. As you can tell, like this side would be a little bit different, right? This side, it is positive choices. You just are overwhelmed. You don't know which to pick. In the center of your whole reading, right, it is the most powerful card of the reading. It is a celebratory card. You will be celebrating, and you'll be celebrating something with other people. This may have something to do with love. It may have something to do with money. There is some sort of a loss here as well. We could see it here. We could see it here. And we could also see it at the very beginning of your month, but there is something else going on entirely that is going to cause some celebratory energy. You do have the Page of Pentacles here, and the Page of Pentacles brings a message about money, but you have to really examine this and examine the fine print on this, because behind him there is something else. On this side it would be pretty straightforward, and on this side he's cloaked. It's nighttime, and there is something behind him, and it's a late morning. If you're presented with something, to really read the fine print and perhaps refine what you are presented with in your favor at the end of the month. Yeah, there is something going on here as far as loss, and being that this is the Five of Cups and this is the Ten of Cups in this, I'm not going to say reversed, but on this side of the card, I would say that your loss is emotional. Your loss has something to do with a person, a relationship, that you're still sort of grieving over at the end of the month here. Perhaps you have made a judgment call with the Judgment card coming in right after it. You make a judgment call. You had to make a choice here, Cancer, and this choice really had something to do with your long-term stability, as we could see here with the King of Pentacles. And you could see behind him, he's thinking about he's looking into the future, but he also has a little nest egg back there. And so I'm thinking that this relationship, it could be a love relationship, but like we talked about, or it very well could be a business relationship, but it is some sort of relationship you had to make a judgment call on that did not. You were thinking about your long-term stability. It could be your financial stability, obviously. It also could be your emotional stability. There's something going on here that sort of threatens your stability in some way. And you are presented with a beautiful offer. You do make some sort of judgment call this month. We'll look into a little bit more when we clarify it, but let's look at your warnings here. In your warnings this month, there is a warning not to try to juggle too many things at once. You may be tempted to do so. You may also be tempted to take off here. This is the card of Cancer for sure, leaving a situation, heading towards something else. I'm hearing not so quick. Not so quick. Give this some thought. There may be a part of you that, and you have the planning card here, there may be a part of you that doesn't want to think about their future. There may be a part of you that is looking to dwell on something that's going on, or relive the past, or mourn over this thing and put your future on hold. And the warning here is to not do that. Don't make any quick decisions, and definitely do not put you on hold. Don't put your life on hold for this. Keep plugging forward, because you are protected this month here, and I would take full advantage of stepping out of your comfort zone. And, Cancerians can dwell on things. They can get stuck in a certain way of thinking, especially if it's emotional in nature. And I think what this North Node card is trying to tell you is to do something different this month than you would normally do it, and watch how many rewards you reap. For blessings, you do have the Magician, and the Magician is a beautiful energy. Some people say it's Aries, some people say it's Gemini, some people say it's Aquarius. For me, this is an Aquarian Gemini card, but regardless of the sign, this is you stepping into the role of the Magician, making things work, perhaps stepping out of your comfort zone, letting go of some of this pride. Maybe something didn't work, but you're going to rebuild You're going to rebuild from this ash. You're protected. Your money is going to stabilize. It's going to increase. Something great is going to happen for money this month. So if you're, whether you're expecting it or not, it will happen. Yeah, and here you go. Here is your Page of Pentacles. You're going to get a message about money that is going to make you very happy. Something is going to come in pretty quickly, and it might be very unexpected with this Knight of Swords energy. Now let's go back and clarify some of this. Let's see. We have the beginning of the month. An exciting event. I would say so. I think this exciting event definitely has something to do with your money. Definitely. And I'm going to here, let's see. Clarify this again. Show me the beginning of the month with this exciting event. Yeah, and here's your clinging to your comfort zone thing. So this is another warning here. Step out of your comfort zone. Go with this exciting event. Really, really experience it and appreciate it. I don't know what it is you're clinging to here, Cancer. I'm sure it's going to be different for all of you. But there is a comfort zone that you're very comfortable being at that will not serve you this month. So please try to think out of the box here. Show me mid-month for Cancer. Show me mid-month for Cancer. You have Throne, a position of authority. I would say with that Empress energy and moving into this Three of Cups energy, you will be in a position of authority for sure. Let's see. Clarify this further, please. Mid-month for Cancer. We do not read these in reverse, by the way. Yeah, a reunion, a soul tie. I do believe this reunion is on your mind here, Cancer. I don't know if it's an actuality. I think you have two things going on this month, and I think that you are thinking about a reunion, maybe something that has broken apart, maybe something that has burnt down to the ground, that you're really making choices about. You're thinking about the past. You're thinking about the soul tie. Show me the end of the month for Cancer. You have fair man. Dealings or relationships with a fair man. Blonde, white, or gray hair. For sure, that might be his physical description. Or it just might be someone who's extremely fair in nature. There is a fair man here on the table, and he's either fair, aesthetically fair, or he's just very fair-minded. And this could have something to do with your money, or it could have something to do with your past. Let's clarify this further, please. And it fell on the floor. Just give me 1 second. There's two of them. Big stretch here. Sorry about that. You actually have three, not two. All right, so this might have something to do with a commitment. This fair man may have something to do with home, family, commitment. Yep, here's your memories again, the nostalgia. There, you are thinking of something in the past, but it is time here with this Libran energy to balance yourself a little bit. Balance yourself between what you have lost, what you need to let go of, what has broken, and what is blooming for you here. There is something absolutely blooming for you that you really need to look at here, Cancer. Show me these warnings. Show me these warnings for Cancer, please. July. Isn't that interesting? Well, we kind of know that, Spirit. But there is this seems to be a very important month for you, Cancer. You know, there is something that you need to let go of, that you perhaps do. Something within your comfort zone. There is some really good information with money coming in here, and it is time for you to release something. I mean, we've talked about this, and I think July is the month. You need to release what is no longer serving you, release what is no longer benefiting you, release dead weight, release what is burnt to the ground, release what is broken off from you. Show me these blessings, please. You do have a misunderstanding. There is a wall being built here. but that's a blessing. I do think that you need to build a wall around your emotions. That is something that is very Aquarian, right? It's not Cancerian. But I do think you need this wall for this month, for this July. You need to build a wall between you and the outside world. Do not show your cards. And think out of your comfort zone, like that moon card said, and you will experience growth this summer. I don't know. I'm really getting the feeling here that at the bottom of the deck here, you do have storm, unexpected storm. There might be something unexpected that happened here in the past that you're still trying to get over here, Cancer. And I think you need to step out of your comfort zone. I think you need to build a wall around your emotions and your heart. I think you need to concentrate on your money. I think the rest will fall into place if you take this advice. And I do think it's temporary. So nobody's asking you to change who you are, right? Spirit is just asking you to change your approach for 1 month and to step out of your comfort zone. Now, let's take a little peek into next month, because next month it looks like you are going to, but by the time this cycle ends, this month ends, you are going to be filled with wisdom here. And the wisdom gives birth to this hope, right? You're going to be filled with wisdom and hope. The rotation card is very similar to the Wheel of Fortune. And as this wheel turns, you're going to be moving from ash, right, to the benevolent guide and the fog. You have to move through the fog to the benevolency that waits for you. But the Wheel of Fortune really doesn't have a heart. The Wheel of Fortune does things in a very cold way. Not that it's a bad thing, but it's going to turn regardless of how you feel, right? And you are moving into happier times here. This card always did remind me of Leo in many ways. So you maybe you are stepping more into the sun here, but that's next month. Don't forget. You may have, this is the resignation card. You may have thought about, and this is to do with work. You may have thought about stopping something. You may have thought about, this isn't for me, but you are going to think better of it by next month. So I would hold off on any decisions. You have Van here for next month, and it's good luck, protection again, right? Success, clear obstacles, and opening up opportunities, right? It says success doesn't just happen. There's many ups and downs, but with time, everything will click and work out. Van for sure. You have somebody that might attempt to spy on you next month. It says somebody got their eye on you. You are doing your research. I do think that this is someone else that may be spying on you, but you are invisible. You're building that wall, and you are safe from their prying eyes, which is nice to see. It does say new moon in Aries, time to take action. This did come in reverse, so I don't think action is required. I think this is going to happen naturally if you make these choices and you build this wall around your feelings and you get over whatever it is that has burnt down and broken off. You are going to do just fine here, Cancer. You have the card of Sagittarius, and on this side, he or she is facing something, right? Facing something with strength, and there's that Leo symbol again. You do have to let me know what Leo is to you here. You may be examining your pain next month. You may be taking time out to examine what really happened. You may be going introspective, but on this side of the card, you can see the Hermit is not alone. Virgo energy for sure, but you're not going to be alone. You may be getting help from your friends, getting help from a therapist. Other people's input is indicated here, and here it is. You're examining that tower moment that occurred. You're looking to see what's inside that tower. There is nothing there. And if you notice, on either side of the tower, you have the symbols from the Chariot, which is the card of Cancer. Interesting. Definite introspection, studying past pain, studying what happened. This is next month. You will get the rest that you need after this month is over with. The toxicity with this Capricorn energy is looking the other way. once you let go of this, the toxicity leaves your energy here, and you will rebuild. You will rebuild and start working on this project, whatever it is. It's a very exciting thing. It's going to be very lucrative for you. And yes, this is examination of pain once again. If you look at these two cards, they're very, very similar, right? You have the Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords, but instead of being pierced, they're examining it. It's very different from this side. So you are in the examination phases of everything. You're now waiting for your abundance to show up. And I don't think, even though you might have been waiting a minute, right? This is a slow moving night. You had walls to get over here, Cancer. You did. More Leo energy. Happiest card in the deck. But there's a wall there, and you need to get past that wall. Here's another card of Cancer. This is the Moon, and there you are, Cancer, little crabby, right? The Moon makes things a little bit unclear for most of us, but this is where Cancers thrive. You know, you're going to be able to step back into your emotional state, your intuitive state, and thrive in it next month. And here we go. This is the page. I love the page on this side because, as you can see, what do you see? A phoenix rising from the ashes. And there's the ash, and here are you rising up again to face another day with excitement and experience victory. And it was all born from you leaving a situation. This would be you moving towards something. You are moving out of that situation into victory. And I will pull one more card here. And you're moving into your stability. You are going to be stable. And here, oh look, you have the Three of Pentacles twice. This is a heavily, next month is going to be you working on a project with other people. It's going to be very lucrative. It's going to be very successful. You are going to, with this King of Cups in reverse, maybe put your emotions on hold here while the wheel turns. You may experience some moments where things aren't as clear as you'd like them to be, but you're going to be on fire with something here, Cancer, for sure. Yeah, you have a lot of fire energy coming up here. A lot of fire energy coming up here next month. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Love it for you. Okay. Let's pull for Cancer, please. For Cancer. And you have gravity, groundedness. You are grounding yourself. That may be something that is out of your comfort zone because you might live in your head, or you might feel the need to live in your head this month. You might feel that pull of dwelling. And I think that this earth energy is asking you to ground yourself in the situation, build that wall around yourself, build yourself a little cocoon. And what did I just say? There's building atoms. You're building something. And there's that boat. There's that boat leaving. There's that boat leaving a bad situation in lieu of a better one. Great, great energy. Let's do this. For Cancer. Came out right away, Cancer. Let's see. This is Pisces in the 12th house. Karma, shadow, secrets. You may have some shadow work going on. Maybe you found a secret out about someone and that's what broke the situation. There is something that broke here that really had a powerful effect on you for some reason. It does say surrender again, right? Just definitely. And the waning mood is moving away. It's moving away. It's not building towards. You are being asked to move away from a certain energy in your life. Okay? I feel that pull again. I feel that pull. Here, let me... Yep, love. Love is in the air. A great time for commitment and taking relationship to the next level. This is your next month. You may experience something like that, Cancer, where you have at the bottom of the deck here, where you have a new opportunity for love. If love has disappointed you, have no fear. It is coming. It is coming in your future. Your money situation looks amazing. Within 3 months, you're going to have an opportunity for love again. If you have experienced something that disappointed you, if you experienced a break in a relationship, if you experienced a break in a friendship, you're going to have a new opportunity within 3 months. As far as your money goes, you need no help from me. You're already doing it. You're the magician. Don't forget that. This summer, a lot of growth. Work on releasing. Work on building that wall. I don't want to dig through this, but work on building that wall. Big hugs, Cancer. Namaste.